The comment section of a Pokemon card YouTube video is the wild, wild west. A lot of irrationality in there, a lot of emotion, and it's kind of comical. It's kind of amusing, but at the same time, it can be pretty frustrating, but you can learn a lot of lessons from it. Recently, I was watching a Catch 'em All Collectibles live stream. Dan from Catch 'em All Collectibles. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should. Very, very insightful business knowledge from him. So check it out if you haven't. But watching one of his live streams, and in the comment sections, there's a lot of memeing, there's a lot of clowning going on, but some people are very serious and they get very emotional in that comment section. And a lot of it stems from about a year ago. Dan made the claim that he thought Destined Rivals would go down to MSRP. And he was talking about specifically the packs, not the booster boxes, none of that, not the sealed product, just the packs. He thought that Pokemon would put out enough packs of Destined Rivals to drive that price to MSRP. So far, that has not been the case. And, you know, the comment section is just unbelievable. So at the beginning, I think he said, he's like, I give it a 90% chance that these packs will get down to MSRP. So since then, he's changed that to, I give it a whatever. I'll give it a 10% chance that they get down to MSRP. So, the percentage is flipped for him, essentially, because it's been almost a year and they haven't hit an MSRP. And of course, everybody's down in the comments and they're like, you're a flip-flopper. You don't know what you're talking about. Why should we listen to you? All these things. And for me, it was almost like confusing. I'm like, okay, why would you call him a flip-flopper? Why would you call someone a flip-flopper who makes an educated guess based on their experiences, their prior knowledge, all these things, right? And when he acquires new information, or anybody, this is just a good example from somebody who's in the hobby, right? When they acquire new information, like, okay, well, it's been 6 months, there's been no booster boxes, there's been no significant ETB reprints. I think I'm going to scale back on my initial theory that Destined Rivals is going to hit MSRP. And for some reason, not everybody, but a good chunk of people call you a flip-flopper for that. And it's like, because you acquire new information and you change your opinion or your stance on a certain thing, that doesn't make you a flip-flopper. All that makes you is a more educated person on that specific idea or opinion, and you change your mind accordingly, which is probably what you should, it is what you should do. So I don't know what people expect. This is all over the hobby. It's not just with Catch 'em All Collectibles, his live streams. It's definitely not that at all. But like the underlying idea of those comments, those type of people who have those comments, is that those are the type of people who think that their ideas are them. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, if you have the idea or the thought that I think Prismatic Evolutions is going to hit MSRP before it goes out of rotation, great, have that idea. And then somebody beside you could say, I don't think that. And you can say, okay, well, neither of us actually know, so we'll see what happens. And just because it gets closer and your probability of being correct later on down the road starts to dwindle, and you go, the odds aren't looking good. It's probably, more of a 5% chance. And somebody go, flip-flopper. And it's like, hey, dude, it's okay to have an idea. It's okay to have a thought and then disengage with that bad idea or that bad thought or that bad plan. That's just smart business decisions. That's smart. That's just how you should operate in your life anyway. Your ideas are not you. Just because you have an idea and then you gather new information about the surrounding environment of your idea, and then you change your opinion that you had 6 months ago, a month ago, a year ago. I'm almost at a loss for words for some of these people in these comment sections. It drives me nuts. That's why you get these emotional reactions. People think that my idea is that Sword and Shield is better than Scarlet and Violet. And if you think Scarlet and Violet is better than Sword and Shield, then you're attacking me personally. It's like, hey, dude, that's the Pokemon company. These are two different eras. These aren't you. That's your opinion. And just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I don't like you as a person, doesn't mean that I think that you're stupid, doesn't mean any of those things. All it means is that you had an idea and you were wrong. Or you were, whatever, potentially halfway wrong. It doesn't mean you're all the way, you see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say here is that people get emotional and they overreact. And I think the underlying, reason for that is they get attached to their ideas. They think that their ideas, are them. I don't believe that Sword and Shield is better than Scarlet and Violet, and the other guy says that Scarlet and Violet is better than Sword and Shield, vice versa. Then that means we're two different people, and we're going to fight forever. And it's like, what are you talking about? These are ideas. You should be willing to be educated. You should be willing to change your mind. You should be relieved if you have a bad idea and somebody brings you information and goes, hey, look at this is, look at these facts. And you go, wow, yeah, okay, well, I guess I was wrong. The more times you're wrong, the more you're going to learn, right? Even in this hobby. I started this Pokemon card business. I screwed up so much stuff. I started this YouTube channel. I screwed up so much stuff. And honestly, I'm kind of happy I did. I learned a lot more screwing up than I would have just getting lucky and, breezing by. You see what I'm saying? It's like you have to screw up and you have to change what you thought was right, learn from it, implement that into the hobby, implement that into your business so you can be more successful, less ignorant, more educated. Doesn't mean you're a flip-flopper. Doesn't mean you're wrong forever. It's predictions, right? It's called a prediction for a reason. So, nobody's guaranteeing anything. Well, there are people guaranteeing stuff out there. You won't catch me guaranteeing anything, but this is just a ranty video, huh? It just drove me nuts. The comment section's the wild, wild west. Let me know down in the comments. If you're getting in the comment section, are you a meme? Are you memeing everybody? Are you one of those people who are emotional, gets in the comment section and just thinks that if you disagree with me and my ideas that you're attacking me personally? Get down in the comment sections and attack me personally. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all the good things. I'll catch you in the next one.